Most of us lay down with the wish to fall asleep as quickly as possible. But that very wish causes the entire inner system to tense up. For some people, finding sleep is sometimes not truly easy because they try to force themselves to fall asleep quickly in order to have deep sleep. But only when you allow the body to truly lie still, when the body stops tensing and stops restlessly thinking in directions, does the mind also stop rushing with desire, and sleep arises as a letting go, not as an effort. Hello, my name is Teng from channel that shares about meditation. In this video share how we can practice lying meditation and bring about easy and peaceful sleep. When you first begin practicing lying meditation, at the beginning you lie down but thoughts have not yet stopped. The mind continues to make you think a lot, but afterward it will gradually soften into ease and sink into sleep. Lying meditation does not require you to stop thinking immediately. It only helps the body and mind slow down and meet each other again in the same present moment. Sad or joyful thoughts of the past are allowed to close. Worries about the future and release. You only need to place attention on the in and out breath so the mind no longer wanders. Inhale, gently follow the breath as it flows through your nose, feed your chest and reach down to your belly. Exhale, feel the breath leaving through your nose and notice your belly softening and sinking. You gently signal yourself to slow down, and slow down a few times, then relax body and mind. When thoughts slow down, you are no longer carried away by familiar loops. Body and mind are allowed not to chase after work concerns, worries, or the urge to relieve our pleasurable emotions. Look back at your day of activity and ask how many times you truly stop without reacting. Body and mind are used to living in a state of constantly obeying commands planted in the mind that say must do, must achieve, must be on time. So when night comes, they continue operating under the old inertia that was pushing them earlier. That is the natural result of a system that keeps following our commands you have planted all day long, while forgetting to give a new command that it is allowed to stop. Sleep meditation does not begin at the moment you close your eyes, but begins with understanding and allowing yourself to stop and not need to do anything else anymore. Right now, you gently give the mind a new command. It is okay. It is finished. Today's work is done, and there is no need to prepare for tomorrow. You only need to be here with the feeling of the body being placed on a safe surface and relaxing. As goals and demands to achieve gradually fade, you guide the breath to become naturally lighter and feel the heartbeat gradually stop chasing our pressures. There is no technique to remember because not trying is the very first doorway of sleep meditation. In the next part, we will look more deeply into why the mind and body keep running even when you are already lying still. Even though you have lain down and closed your eyes, The entire inner system continues to operate like a machine that has not been completely turned off. When the mind is still running, the body cannot truly stop because all inactivities are linked to your mind. A small remaining thought of irritation, worry, or excitement is not to pull the breath, heartbeat, and familiar relaxes of body and mind to rise up and become active. At this moment, the flow is still streaming endlessly, even though there is no obvious movement on the outside. You can feel this fatigue even when doing nothing, because energy is still being quietly consumed while the whole body and mind are longing to slow down. At this time, return to the breath, pay attention to it, and practice gently ignoring the old urges that are appearing. Inhale, gently follow the breath as it flows through your nose. Feel your chest and reach down to your belly. Exhale, feel the breath leaving through your nose, and notice your belly softening and sinking. The body is used to living in an old state of being pushed, so even during rest, it does not know how to stop. When you gently give the command to stop, to rest, to sleep, and allow yourself to sleep, this machine understands it as a new, gentle command that needs to be carried out. Imagine yourself on a beach with gentle waves or on a vast green hill where you are relaxing, letting go, and sleeping. You do not force anything. You simply enjoy the gentle sensation of sleeping. There are times when you are so exhausted that the system temporarily stops, but that is not true rest. That stopping comes from depleted energy, not from the calming of body and mind. Therefore, you may sleep but wake up still feeling heavy and not yet snored. Sleep meditation does not require you to make the flow stop immediately. It only invites you to recognize that the flow is still operating and to allow it to slow down and stop. When irritated thoughts arise, forgive them and allow them to live again and again. You practice planting thoughts of relaxation, comfort, and ease, or simply letting the stream of thoughts appear without interfering. Each time a thought appears, you recognize it and then gently ignore it without engaging in pleasantness or discomfort, without analyzing, judging, or calculating anymore. Simply letting it come and go, because this is not the time to interfere. When you do not resist and also do not push, the previous commands gradually lost their momentum. You have planted a new command of letting it happen, meaning the mind has received this command many times and immediately lets go. The inner machine no longer needs to react to all commands or pressures or newly arising impulses. Within this permission, body and mind slowly relearn that they are in a safe space. When there is no longer any threat to deal with, the system naturally shifts into a resting state. This is not something you can force with willpower, but something that happens when you intervene gently. In the next part, we will go deeper into how the subconscious takes over when you sleep and why body-mind synchronization opens the door to natural sleep. As you gradually drift into sleep, control no longer lies with consciousness, but it hands over to the subconscious that has been stored throughout the day and even from habits formed over many previous days. At this point, body and mind are no longer guided by conscious choice, but operate along familiar pathways that have been deeply imprinted. When the body needs to release tensions or replenish energy, it quietly pulls the brain along without needing your permissions. This operation happens blindly, neither right nor wrong, simply as survival inertia. Therefore, dreams, emotions, and automatic reactions arise as part of the process of self-adjustment of pressures, habits, and daily desire commands. Sleep meditation does not interfere with this process and does not try to control it, and it doesn't. It only invites you to clearly see who is truly steering. When consciousness quiets as you drift into drowsiness, you pay attention to the breathing cycles, because within it there is active movement, stopping, resting at the end of the breath, and renewed activity in each exhale and inhale. Inhale, gently follow the breath as it flows through your nose, feel your chest and reach down to your belly. Exhale, feel the breath leaving through your nose and notice your belly softening and sinking. Right now, your body is lying fully in the present moment, even though the mind may sometimes drift toward the past or the future. When sleeping, activities that were blocked within the body continue to operate subtly, creating sensation in both mind and body, such as the heartbeat, the breath, and even the cells. What you take into the body through eating heavy foods and overly intense emotional reactions, or the storing of ugly or frightening images in the mind, continues to operate during sleep if you have been suppressed all day. Misalignment, when body and mind are both trying to resolve many vague yet urgent, difficult issues, creates a sense of fatigue even though no clear activity is taking place, because things remain unfinished. Lying meditation does not require you to pull the mind back or fix what is happening, but pause toward sensing and knowing. In the dreamlike state, both body and mind operate according to their most honest processes. Whenever body and mind are stuck, the mind will direct dreams that needs healing there, because at this time, the inertia of the subconscious is in control. When body and mind become clear and meet each other in synchronization, the inner operation begins to soften and sleep becomes gentle and comfortable. This synchronization is not a special state, but a return to a very natural flow of energy. In this return, the breath gently guides itself and the heartbeat does not need to be pushed. Sleep arrives not as a goal to be achieved, but as a dissolving into quiet space. Because only a small part of body and mind is handed over to the subconscious to operate, sleep meditation does not promise to solve all your problems, but shows you how the way the mind works. You are awake strongly influences subconscious responses, and when entering drowsiness, The true nature directs everything within you, but it opens a door for you to learn how to rest without needing to escape. If you listen long enough, the body will teach you how to stop, and in that stopping, not only is sleep restored, but your relationship with yourself also becomes softer. Now, you do not need to do anything else, simply allow body and mind to drift into rest in the most natural way. Inhale, gently follow the breath as it flows through your nose. Feel your chest and reach down to your belly. Exhale, feel the breath leaving through your nose and notice your belly softening and sinking. The journey in the game of the breath will become more and more fascinating if you truly cherish it. This practice, just like a habit, is a key to unlocking every doorway within your body and mind. So keep watching and keep practicing with me in this video and the ones to come. If you have any thoughts or reflections, feel free to leave a comment below. And if this video helped or inspired you, please click like, subscribe and share it with others. Thank you.